He likes to follow women at night. He likes to beat up homeless people. He's kind of like me. Uh, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Peace, and I'm back with another movie review. And today, we got a classic on our hands. Personally, I love this movie. I could watch this movie over and over again just because of how funny it is, but it's not even really a comedy. And like I said, it's a classic. This movie came out over 20 years ago, but it's so ahead of its time because the memes and the shit that's going on today go back to that movie, and that movie influenced a lot of memes and the Sigma male mindset and all that. And that movie is American Psycho. So you might be saying to yourself, well, Daddy Peace, how is this movie a classic? How is it ahead of its time with the memes and the shit that's going on today? Well, bitch, I'm gonna tell you. So the premise of this movie, it's still kind of confusing to me, but at the same time, I get it, I understand it, but just the story and some of the characters, it kind of throws you off because oh shit, the boys is out, the block is hot. So let's get into the story. So the story is about Patrick Bateman. He's a real successful banker, investor. He's hella rich. He has his own place and he's hella into himself. His morning routine takes about 3 hours, and it shows that he wears a face mask, he ices his face. If it's swollen, he puts on 6 different shampoos and conditioners and 7 different moisturizers on his face. I just use cum. And he's the definition of a narcissist. He does 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 squats, 1,000 sit-ups a day to keep his body right. And he's so into himself that he almost separated himself from his mind and separated himself from reality, to where he thinks things revolve around him, and it's a fucking trip. So this guy's a real stuck-up asshole. You might see him oh, that dude's a douchebag, he's a narcissist, whatever, he's not really a bad guy. No, this guy's actually the worst guy. Aside from working out and making money, he likes to follow women at night. He likes to beat up homeless people. He's kind of like me. He buys OnlyFans, he prostitutes, he does drugs. That's my normal Wednesday. And I get it. The movie's a metaphor for how the times were back in the day, to where people were into themselves, they were jealous, everything was snotty and snooty, and imagine nowadays, that movie, it holds so much weight now because of how people are today. Into themselves, buying into the cosmetics, what's trending. Like I said, this movie is a classic, it's ahead of its time. If that shit would have came out today, it would have took off. So you might be thinking to yourself, what's wrong with the guy? Why is he a psychopath? Well, he has everything he could want, but there's a guy named Paul Allen who he kills. That's his coworker who he's jealous of, which it come to find out later on, he's actually Paul Allen. Like I said, the movie's confusing. So he kills him. And then you got Willem Dafoe's character who's on his trail. Almost every day he comes and visits him. Where were you the night of this night? Oh, someone said that they saw Paul Allen with you. Oh, where were you this night? So the whole movie, he's trying to basically cover his tracks, and he's lying to everyone that he talks to. He killed a bum, he killed his dog, he killed a couple women. He's insane, and he tells us he has an insatiable appetite for murder and for blood and for violence, and he can't control it. And there's one scene where he gets these 2 hookers in his bed, and he tells one to eat the other one's ass. I didn't know they did that back in the day. I thought that was a thing that came out 5 years ago, because back in the day, they insulted you, calling you an ass eater. But now it's an insult if you don't eat ass. I don't know, I'm lost. It's would you look at me different if I said I like my ass eaten? We're gonna pretend I didn't say that. But the movie is funny because of how into himself he is and how he doesn't give a fuck about anyone else. That shit's funny to me. And it's crazy because nowadays, you buy hookers, you do drugs, it's frowned upon. But it's God forbid a man has hobbies, right? I can't follow a woman home at night. What's wrong with that? But I say that to say this. American Psycho is a classic for a reason. It holds a lot of weight with what's going on today and trends and yada yada. But I highly suggest this movie. I fucking love this movie. I watched it a week ago. I did a little review on it a couple weeks ago. But man, this movie is awesome. If you're gonna watch a movie tonight, watch American Psycho. If you're gonna watch a movie tomorrow, watch American Psycho. Watch American Psycho 3 nights in a row, because you really have to get what's going on locked into your head, or else you're gonna be lost. Because I was lost. I just kept going back to the ass eating scene. But that's it. It's your boy Peace. watch American Psycho. Do yourself a favor, watch that shit. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you've seen the movie. Let me know in the comments. If you haven't, go watch it, get back to me, and I'm out.